practicing for my mugshot because this might be the year someone might gotta meet. Nah, lock him up immediately. What the heck?
Well guys, today's not going to be a super fun topic. We've talked about a lot of different TikTokers and social media influencers in general. On the last few days, there's been a pretty serious development involving a TikToker who is known as Mr. Prada. A couple of days ago, some screenshots started to make the rounds on Twitter depicting a...
Nah, bro. Come on, twin. You can't get caught this bad, though. This is diabolical, twin. Yo, I actually seen this junk on my page. No cap. I actually seen this junk on my page. I didn't think this junk was real, though. I didn't think this was Mr. Prada, though, but no, he really got caught like that, bro.
Person of interest who was involved with the murdering an officer and...
I'm gonna keep it a V. This can never be me. Yo, what, bro? How does this happen, twin? Popular TikToker Terrence Thomas, known as Mr. Prada, nearly 4 million followers, have been arrested on suspicious aggravated criminal damage to property.
Unauthorized use of a motor vehicle. Now, you might notice that missing from these charges is anything that has to do with murder. Hey guys, real quick, August from the future here. I was going to upload this, and then a new development occurred where Mr. Prada has now been charged with second-degree murder. They're even alleging that the murder took place inside of Mr. Prada's apartment.
Murder?
So, yeah. Some of the stuff I might say in this video might not make a whole lot of sense because of that, but I was working off the information I had, okay? Just thought you should know. But things are pointing to that likely changing here pretty soon. Number one suspect in the case, mainly due to the nature in which he was arrested. The information we have now is that after William Abraham's body was discovered, who was the therapist that was slain in this situation.
This man caught a body. No way this man really caught a body. This is disgusting. This is actually really disgusting. Cause like, how does this, like, what possessed you to really do this, bro? I know you probably been going through some crap, but like, bro, whoa.
Police announced that they were searching for a person of interest after a man was seen driving the therapist's stolen car. Once the car was located and a traffic stop was attempted, the driver backed up into the police officer, drove off, crashed, and then fled on foot. This is when the person of interest post was made, and the following day, Mr. Prada was arrested in Dallas after an officer confirmed that he was the one who was driving the vehicle. Now, there's a lot up in the air about this case right now, and obviously, since it involves somebody who's so big on TikTok, there's a lot of speculation, lots of rumors, lots of internet detectives, with most of the talk surrounding the amount of money making these TikTok videos. Young dude with his entire life ahead of him. Why is he getting tied up with the murder? Well, the answer that a lot of people are pointing to is a pretty unfortunate...
Look, it was a whole bunch of people on TikTok talking about, like, bro, like, he had somebody that was like beefing or something, bro. Like this is crazy. Like, there's no way you really out here to really murder somebody, bro. Murder, bro. This is diabolical.
Was arrested in 2015 and accused of inappropriately touching a minor during a counseling session. An 11-year-old boy accused Abraham of touching him inappropriately. Now, the charges ended up being dropped because the kid ended up recounting a crazy coincidence, but there's a very real possibility that that's all it is, just a crazy coincidence. The defense attorney that represented the therapist, and
I ain't gonna lie, like, these allegations is actually like diabolical. No cap, like, bro, like, it's getting to a point where it's like
he had no idea the car he was driving belonged to a dead person. I mean, generally, if you're probably not going to steal their car and drive it around afterwards. That would seem like a pretty stupid decision. If you really think about it, it kind of starts to make more sense that the guy just bought a stolen car or stole it himself and didn't want to get caught, and that's why he ran. However, there's another aspect of this situation that's leading a lot of people to believe that Mr. Prada might be more involved in this than just stealing a car. With this story coming out, a lot of people are looking back at the TikToks that Mr. Prada has made throughout the years with sort of a new set of eyes, and a lot of people seem to think that there were signs that something like this could have been brewing for quite some time. The one a lot of people are sort of jokingly where he was practicing.
I seen this TikTok, no cap, I seen this TikTok, and I was like, bro, what is this man doing? There's no crazy person that would actually do this, and there's no way that they actually got photos of this man like by the car and all that. And I'm like, bro, no way this man really was like practicing for his mugshot. cap. For real. Pretty crazy.
Because
literally practicing for your mugshot, bro.
Somebody meet God. Without the context we have now, this video would just seem like somebody joking about kind of being on edge, having a rough year. But now that he's involved in this, you've got to look back and wonder how much of the stuff that he was saying was really a joke. Which is really what I was referring to earlier when I said that stuff like this is important to talk about, even if you've heard it 100 times. You never know what's going on in a person's life. You never know.
You never know. No cap. You never know.
Stories like this are far too common, where a person is putting out cries for help. The signs are all there, but they're the funny person that you've never met. This is more of just like a general thing when it comes to your friends and family. When the signs are there, don't just ignore them because your friend has always said stuff like this, or your brother has always joked in this manner, or anything like that. If the signs are there, if a person that you know is saying stuff that's concerning you, just reach out. Are responsible for their own actions, and while that might be kinda hard for some people to hear, that's just the truth. You can't save a person who doesn't want saving, and you shouldn't be trying to. I'm not saying that—
no cap, bro. That's real, twin. That's real. Don't save somebody who doesn't want to be saved, bro. Meaning you're not meant to save them, bro. It's inevitable, twin. No cap.
That you need to make it your life goal to go and save everybody you're connected to. That's not what this is. There's no guilt to be had in not reaching out. There's no guilt to be had in not knowing what was going on in somebody's head, and they're doing some stuff that's concerning you. There's no harm in reaching out. But there is genuine harm in thinking that it's your responsibility to save another person. That you have to go in, you have to fix everything. That somehow if something goes wrong, if something tragic happens, it falls onto you. It's your fault. I know it might sound like I'm kind of going back and forth, and I'm not trying to be contradictory, but there's a fine line between being a friend who is trying to do the right thing and being a person who is putting themselves into a role or a position that they do not belong in. Now, I'm bringing all this up in the context of this situation for two reasons. One, because like I was saying, the power that a text or a conversation can hold can really be something pretty incredible, but also, if the power isn't there, that's okay. If you go through the videos that Mr. Prada has uploaded, or the ones that were re-uploaded, I don't even know if his actual original account is still on TikTok, you'll see a lot of comments of people saying like, we should have seen the signs, somebody should have done something, and that's just not productive. The reality of the situation is that we don't know what happened behind the scenes.
Exactly,
there very
bro.
well
It's
could have
a
been
TikTok,
friends and
bro.
is pointless, but I feel like I've sort of made my point on that note. As of right now, what we've gone over is really all the information this case has to offer so far. I'm pretty curious to see what ends up coming out of this. Obviously, I hope that the guy is not involved in this. I hope that it's all just sort of a crazy—
because there's no way. This man went from TikTok videos, making funny TikToks, and people be like, bro, he was showing us the signs, man. All the signs, bro. This man's life is his life, bro. He went VV off making souped up funny TikToks. Like, come on, like, it's literally inevitable. No cap.
Somebody throw their life away at 20 years old, but whether or not that's the case, only time will tell. Well, guys, what are your thoughts?
No cap. What are my thoughts? My business.